Hello there, hope you're well today. My name is Lourdes Anne McKenna, or Lou for short, and the purpose of my video today is just to introduce myself and also to put a face to the name on LinkedIn and explain what I'm about, what my intention is, and the services that I provide. At the moment, especially with lockdown, I teach Tai Chi and Qigong, so movement is very important to me. I've worked with energy for many years now, and I've got some sessions online. I'm also a life coach. I'm loath to use that word because I think there's so many around now, and what does that really mean? For me, it's more about being a life guide, really, someone to lead you through, for me, darkness or despair to better times. Now, what I mean by that is, I believe that now more than ever, I need to honour my true purpose in life, which I believe is to work with people who have experienced trauma and abuse in childhood and have felt or are feeling the effects thereof, which are depression, trauma, shock, anxiety, panic, low self esteem, addictions, not just alcohol, drugs, sex, but work, exercise, also manifestations in other ways, how they're feeling in respect to denying themselves their deepest desires. For example, and I'll share one of my own, is denying myself intimacy and true connection with someone. And it's not till years have passed by that I've realized that that's brought with it regrets because of not having had children, etc. Of course, it's never too late. So now, knowing what I know, things are changing. But people will often do that. They'll deny themselves things, they'll forget themselves until they feel it's too late, or indeed, which we all do to some degree or another, destroy the very things that they love and they want. Now, I say now more than ever because I think the way the world is, mental health is beginning to be discussed more, in emotional health as well. But it's still got a long way to go versus physical health and how it's regarded, and the fact that there still is a stigma around it. I know when I went through mental health challenges when I was a fair bit younger, there was a great deal of stigma around it. Only certain people um, had mental health issues or emotional imbalances, when actually that's not true. It can happen to anyone through any circumstance. But when you have experienced particular challenges growing up, then of course that's got to come out somewhere. And indeed, physical challenges are a manifestation of other things going on, but they seem to be still a lot easier for people to respond to, react to, and to deal with. As I say, things are beginning to change, and I'm really glad about that. But I think the social system, society, still has a fair way to go. So, coming back to what I do, I am a life coach, a transformational life coach. And with that comes the fact that I can hold a safe space for you if you feel that you are experiencing depression, anxiety, or you have done, but you put a lid on it, especially if you're a woman 40 plus, purely because we can relate. And I understand the whole concept of wearing a mask and pretending and perhaps being very successful in one or two areas of your life, or indeed just one, and the rest seems to fall by the wayside. But you can feel that time's running out, that you're tired, sick and tired of pretending. And actually, it's okay not to be okay. And everyone feels like that if they're honest to some degree or another. And now it's time for me to honor what I believe is one of the main purposes of my being on this planet, on this earth, is to share with you my experiences and also help you to turn your life around or create a better life for yourself from the inside out. Because it's not all about money and status and what we deem as success, material things, etc. There's nothing wrong with that, of course. But I think what's happening now is showing us that actually what's really important is how we feel inside, our peace of mind, how we feel about ourselves, how we treat ourselves and others, whether we feel free in life to make choices, we're living life on our own terms, living from our heart rather than our head. So if any of this resonates with you, whether you be an individual who's seeking help or realize from listening to me that you might need it, want it and choose it, or a company, an organization, I would love to talk to you. We can discuss terms, what you're after, any questions you want to ask of me. So, like I say, my offering is about coaching, guiding, and that comes in courses or one-to-ones, initially a trial session, and or Tai Chi and Qigong to go with it, which is movement to actually change your energy, which if you have experienced trauma, abuse in childhood or later on in life, then your energy can become stuck in your body. Your body will hold that trauma. So both are very important. But obviously the mind leads the body because our minds really are the main focus, what we think we bring about. So as I say, I can work with individuals, I do work with individuals and companies alike. So if any of this resonates with you, please call me or send me a message via LinkedIn. I'd be glad to talk further with you around the issues of mental health, depression, creating better energy, better environment at work, better performance, which leads to better results. But ultimately, it's about learning to go within, understanding yourself so you can understand others better, and from there creating what you choose, making better choices, focusing on those, and creating a better life for yourself, a life on your own terms, and creating what you love, and indeed being able to enjoy it and receive it. So if any of this resonates with you, I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for listening and take care. Look after yourselves and stay safe, especially right now. Bye-bye.